Kiss him more.
Kiss again. Kiss again. Oh, she hates it so.
Oh no, she really cried already.
So Oliver was like saying, why keep on bringing the camera around? Can't see her though. Can only see her forehead. Don't make her. Buy this for Ava. So cute. My boyfriend. So we are at the changing room. Changing room for baby. She just has been breastfed and she just made a
Immediately, a big shock came through.
big shock. Big shock.
Big shock.
Happy baby. And next one. That's good. Ah, 50 the one. How?
Yeah.
Very expensive.
啦，我都咁少出嚟。而家咁少出嚟啊！
飽喎，飲熟啫。So cute. Leg day. Leg days. What the heck? Baby stuffs. So have you found the pacifier?
Yeah.
Decided to go with this pacifier. Even though it's freaking expensive. And it goes in the dark. Wow!
I really like the design though. It's like very cute. Like imagine if the baby is sucking on it. It'd be extra cute.
Let's go to my favorite place on earth. Let's go and get your coriander, babe. And some spring onions. Huh?
You know she's gonna cry if I let her down. So can you get Kayan to take the shopping basket?
That's the coriander.
Yeah. Eh? The coriander's right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Which one?
Chinese celery. I think it's the same thing. Oh no, it's below you.
No.
See that? Yeah, there's a coriander.
Awesome. This babe.
Sure.
So cheap and the marbling is so good. The shit, man. Oh no. They showed me a mask inside the jacket.
No.
Why you need to dispose that mask in the cafe? Because you sneeze and
I
you sneeze a
nasal accident.
You sneeze a few times and
And a nasal accident and a watery discharge upon my facade.
mucus discharge. What kind of mucus?
Demonetized.
Your head. Don't even monetize in the first place.
Shit. I got a joke.
What?
A lot of countries eventually will get COVID, but China got it right off the bat.
Oh, now I get it.
I shit in my pants and I can sleep. I shit in my pants.